when
Share your screen.
Oh, to YouTube right now we don't exist, but I'm sure that this will be in the YouTube video.
Oh,
Yeah, there it is. There it is. No, it says we are not, and you named it door button.
door
Oh,
button.
perfect. Door button. This is the door button edition. Oh wow. Yeah, let's see you. I need to get a webcam. Through you, we are we. I can go check for you, but I don't know what number it is.
Wait, fuck, what?
Really? Oh wow.
Ah, that's cool. Oh my god, yeah, I was at my other apartment. This is when we were cranking stuff out. Ah, that was fun.
Awesome.
Hey. Yes.
Yes.
Hello.
Yeah, he's gonna be here for as long as his gun. I can point it to his head, so we'll see how long that is.
Yeah, that's right.
Let's see how long that is, and then it might drop it, and you might be able to get away. Ah, dude, no, it's so.
You ask me how to fix something, I just say pull the trigger.
Bullshit. Yeah, so you need some help networking the spirit pearls, and
Are those not networked?
no, he actually does need help with that.
Okay.
That is a real thing. Don't kill yourself, but that is a real thing that needs to get fixed. Oh, because he's totally
do we
gonna
have a
pick
date
one
for that?
up.
Alright, let's take a quick look.
Yeah, why don't we do? Yeah, we'll do that first. He's got limited time, and he's the one who wrote the networking code. So I feel like, yeah, that's right, guys. We're not afraid to get technical here. We're not afraid to, get into it. Oh yeah, you gotta switch your. Oh no, wait, but they might see the code. So that's gonna, it's our super secret code that they'll never be able to find.
Yeah, in our open source game.
On our open source game, how they go? Oh no!
Unbelievable! How could you do this?
What are you doing? It won't even let you stash it. Maybe because you don't have the branch published.
Oh man, remember a year ago we were so Git illiterate?
Yes, I still am. I still am. I don't know how other Joseph does it, man. I really don't. It's too much. I tried. I really did. Well, actually, no, I didn't really try. I tried like that 1 week, and then I was like, oh, this is dumb. I want the GUI. Yeah, see if you can, yeah, that's perfect. Door switch, yeah. That's fine. You should definitely be more descriptive when you make the actual, like, yeah, like maybe like the actual, at least when you finish it, you should definitely be as descriptive as possible with that. But okay. Well, worst case, we just find it again, right? So.
I see 2 pushed comments for something that you told me doesn't work. Interesting.
It's a recurring theme. It's a recurring thing. Yep. Oh, cool. Whoa. There's 3. Oh yeah, I haven't been checking either.
Yeah, I have it open.
I was
I
gonna send it
see
to. I was
two
gonna send it
likes,
to a
but one
couple of my
watching.
friends.
Hmm.
Mm.
I put it in my Fortnite server that I'm not even active in. I didn't add everyone. I'm not gonna do that right now.
I'm sending it to 2 people. Maybe it
Hell
might reach 3. It might reach 3 people. I don't
yeah.
know. That one guy's offline a lot.
Okay. Hold on. Question: did you fix the items syncing thingy? Like,
Which
if one
one?
person gets an item, then everyone gets the item thing? Because I hear that was an issue. You
Yes,
fix
yes,
that?
yes.
It should be the same idea. Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Um, it would be in the count pearl function, I think. Wherever that is. So you can control click the blue on the count pearl. Or not. Never mind. Okay.
I don't think it could do that if it's not. Is count Pearl in this file?
No, it's supposed to jump you to the other file. Like that's
Really?
definitely was a thing.
It's iffy for me. I've encountered
Okay.
this where it just doesn't do that. I don't
Damn.
do not know why. I know it was so nice. It was so
Also,
nice.
well, maybe it was. I think 3.3. This is just a total guess, but I think they changed a lot of key bindings. Because they changed a bunch of other ones.
That
Yeah.
could totally be it. I could check while
Yeah, I want to
you
check
do
too.
the actual code part, and I'll do the useless part. With-
Hmm. Okay. Pure cost. Hold on. Stay right here. Give me 1 sec. Um, so, are you sure it's not like it might be updating, but it never gets to that part where it shows that it's. Uh-huh. Okay. There's a couple things I see right here that it's not the issue, but something you should uh check is in the count pearl function, that 159, that if statement and everything in there isn't gonna occur during the sync. Um, you know what I mean? So like, if it gets to the fourth one, it's not gonna happen for everyone. So just keep that in mind. But what were you gonna show me? Were you about to go switch to something? Uh huh. Mm-hmm. Hold on, go back. Remote function. 164. Add remote. That might be it. You can't. No, that's not it. I'm kidding. What am I talking about? Fuck. Pure call self. No, yeah, that should be fine. I'll put a print statement in there and see if it reaches at all. Do like print amount. Just do yeah, without quotes. Yeah. Damn. Here's gonna be the annoying. Well, in TetraScript line. Well, in TetraScript we have the chat menu and I have the debugs going on there.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
Okay, well that did send. That got the one there. Unless that's, or is that the host? Is that the host? Which one's the host? Oh, do it from the other one. No, it
Oh, then
should, because that's in the RPC. So the RPC isn't getting, or the peer call isn't happening right now. You see? I know, but the host should still get that number showing up. So it's, yeah, the RPC is not working, or the peer call is not working.
Well, you know
Let
what?
me look at it
Do
again.
me a favor. Do me a favor. Just do what you just did, but have the left one host. Just to solidify that, because I
Yeah,
have had
check that.
weird things happen with that debug output. Like really, it is duct tape and string. So yeah, have that guy host and just do the same thing, same test. So you
Yeah, we need
shouldn't
to
get
get
it.
an in-game debug. Oh,
Oh,
okay, try
okay.
with the
So
other one.
no. Okay. Yeah. So then yeah.
Left
So the
host,
call
right.
happening.
Yeah, okay, so yeah, peer call's not happening. Let me look again. Network dot peer call self sets underscore spirit pearls. The chest. Wait, the HUD. Oh yeah, you can't. Okay, yes, you're right. Yeah, you can't do peer call in the HUD because it's not the same. The HUDs are, I think they're nested under the player, so they're not in the same path on both sides. So it can't peer call to that. It doesn't exist. So yeah, you have to do it in the chest because the chest is an object that definitely exists in the same place for both players.
Oh, neat.
In fact, you could put that function in global and do the peer call instead of self. You could do global. That'll also work. So put the set spirit. You put the set spirit pearls function in global. Like move that function over there, and then what you could do is in right there where you have that line, change the self to global. Or I guess you can do it in the chest. It doesn't matter. Yeah, I don't care. Do whatever you want. But yeah, it just can't be in the HUD. Yeah, you can't do peer calls from the HUD. Period. Because the HUDs they just can't be networked.
Yeah, because
So yeah, if you didn't feel good about putting in the HUD, yeah, you shouldn't, because that won't work. Yeah. hmm How does Spirit Pearl get run? Oh, yeah, that won't. Yeah, because the Spirit. Right now, the peer call stuff, they have to. The node has to be in the same place on both sides. In this case, for Spirit Pearl, that's just spawning, or that script is just running when the chest is opened, but the chest wasn't opened on the other screen, so or something like that. Yeah, the chest. If you put in the chest, it should work. Go to the chest script. Let me just see what else is in there. Yeah, I think what I would do is do yeah, put that set spirit pearl function into the global script. Yes, I think. Yeah. Yeah. It doesn't have to be everything, just whatever. Honestly, for now, just do line 164 to 167. Just do that function. No, just the one function, 164 to 167. Count Pearl, just keep it there for right. Oh wait, no, the peer call's there. Yeah, I'm dumb. All of it. Hold on, let me check my laundry. I'm in a rush. BRB.
yeah. Well, wait. Oh wait, no, wait. Isn't it Don't you just do? Oh, yeah. I'm confused as to why that's not working. If. Well, yeah. I guess self is referring to this. Self is referring to. No, it looked like they was trying to. Oh yeah, maybe it's changing that variable, right? Yeah, it's like yeah. So I guess the amount. So the amount. So like if we're playing right, and I get a spirit pearl, and we're playing together, you get it also, right? That's what we're doing right now. Okay. Yeah. So then if it's shared like that, then yeah, it needs to. I guess they all need to be in global because it's going to be a global variable anyway. Yeah. Right. Right. Yeah. Yeah. Because they're sharing. Yeah. Because they're sharing the. That's right. Yeah.
What happened? What
Yeah.
happened? Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, like if something players it works like players aren't something that's placed into the world, but players are always named the same thing. That's just part of how they're spawned. Um, what else? Tall grass. That's always, what else is synced that matters? Yeah, really the only like that's the issue that extends to the spawned enemies stuff is that doesn't work. You know, like the collectibles and stuff. Yeah. Which I do know exactly how I'm gonna. I have that all planned out for the rewrite. I know exactly how it's gonna work with the save states. Um, and
That's
I'm
cool though. That is good.
but I have like so much stuff to go through before I can even get there. But I think I'm just gonna work on that in the TetraScript stuff. But I'm also planning that YouTube stuff on the side, whatever. Um, but yeah, whatever. Um, yes. Okay. Um, on. Oh, that has to be in the HUD. You're gonna have to do yeah, yeah, yeah. Sweet. I didn't remember what it was.
Then would it be global set pearls?
Yeah, did you move it there? Or no, it's in chest. Okay.
Oh, this is in chest. I thought we were in global for a sec. That's my bad. Or that it was in global.
Yes. Yeah. Yes. Network, here call, set spirit pearls. Oh yes. Self. Oh, really? What's the count per one? Pure college. Huh? But was that the function? Count per. Oh, before you had it, pure calling the. Uh, like that'll work, but it's that'll work. I don't think it should ever unsync. Um, I don't know actually. I'd leave it like that. See if it works, and if it works, just leave it like that. Yeah, so this should work if that's the case. You also just need to make sure if a new player joins that that you sync the spirit pearls. What happened?
You have it doing it twice. I think
Oh.
it's because you have the pure call, and then right underneath
Oh.
you have set pearls.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay. That was what I
Yeah.
was thinking of. Okay.
Yeah. I had a feeling it was gonna do that, but that's it's good to see it, so we know. Nice.
One. Try picking it up with that person. Actually, have the host walk out of the room and then try picking one up. Just to be absolutely sure. Actually, have the host walk out of the room and open his inventory and then pick one up with the other guy.
The inventory's not gonna
Oh,
update.
it doesn't?
No.
Oh, okay.
'Cause it doesn't update weapons
Wait,
either.
oh, that didn't work. Huh.
Check the host again. Yeah, oh my god. it says 1 or it says 2? Does it say 2?
My guess is
1.
we didn't update the global spirit pearls so that when they got one, then it global. Yeah, so it should work.
Your settings, yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah, so it should be printing.
Oh, that spirit pearls variable. That needs to be. In fact, you can't have that in the chest. Get rid of that. You don't even need to have a separate variable. You could just change the global one.
Oh, yes, you're setting that to +1, but now
Yeah,
it's
so it's
not.
always 0.
Yeah.
So it's only gonna
Always.
let you do one.
Yeah.
Just do You don't need the set spirit pearls function. Get rid of that function. And just do global dot spirit pearl plus equals 1. Plus equal. Yeah.
Also,
Get rid
now
of that.
just
Get rid of that.
get rid of that, but then also make sure you set you change that whole set spirit pearls thing now to 0 because that function doesn't exist anymore.
Oh yeah.
So just have global dot spirit pearl equal 1 or equal 0. And the max is always going to be 4, right? So okay, yeah, yeah. Yeah. So good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The issue I think now is we could tackle this real quick and then I have to go. I don't. Are you syncing the spirit pearls on when players join? Okay. Let's see if this works.
Yeah, they'll get one.
Just set it to a lot.
Have him leave. Yeah.
Oh. Oh yeah. I was right. You do have to do all that stuff in the global script because the chest is So here's move count pearl to global. Yeah. Yeah. This will be easy. Just put it in global. Just under change map, I guess. I feel like I had a nice method of doing this with the weapons, so there's might have been something you could have just reused, but this is fine. Okay. This is the same kind of thing as the weapons though. And this isn't gonna work with the save files very easily. In fact, just get this to work, but we're gonna have to redo it to be like the weapons.
So that's post demo though, right? Or...
Well, we need a save file for the demo.
Yeah.
If it's always going to be 4, like you have the sprites for that already, you could just put it 4 there. Yeah. People don't like magic numbers, but really, who cares? That one doesn't make sense.
Yeah, especially
technically, if you want to be great programming practice, you would make that a constant. You would use capital letters, and then you would put that there. But who cares? You could technically get rid of all those globals at the beginning if you want, but otherwise, just go back to the chest.
Yeah, that makes sense to remove those since we're in global.
Yeah. And then So just go to global.count pearl, and then replace that self with global. I think that should just work. I was listening to the Town OST video, and it's a good song. Really? You play this game every day.
I thought you were talking
Yeah.
about a different game for a second. I was
Hello?
like, I was like, Towned. What game is named Towned? Like,
Wasn't there like a Game Freak game called Town?
yeah, I think they changed it to like Little Town or something, or like Town
Okay.
Story or something. Yeah. Yeah, I remember when they revealed that. I was like, yo,
Oh,
they're
it's still not
trying something
working.
new. Oh, it's not working.
Hmm. Go to the chest. What? Global.count curl. That looks good to me. Go to global. Spare curl plus equals 1. Blah, blah, blah. Hmm. Okay. I don't know how to fix this and I have to go. But here's what I recommend. How you know the lantern item? Just program them in as those. So they'd be added to the item dictionary, and then every time you add it to the item dictionary, you'll also check if there's 4 in that dictionary, and if so, you'll remove all of them and then run the logic. That's my suggestion if I have to go. Alright, I'll see
Yeah,
ya.
thank you very
Good luck
much.
on the routes. Bye.
Up, bye. All right, so we got some good help there, good advice to munch on. Ooh, that one did not like that. All right, cool. All right. Hey, we got definitely some more. Yeah, like you know, it's kind of funny to think that the guy who wrote the code would be able to explain what he. Honestly, a long time. I think also it's like he wrote that what, like a year and a half ago, right? So it's like he won't. I mean, it's great that he's remembering a lot of what he did. Like that's the mark of him at least understanding himself, you know, a year ago. But like, oh man, I could totally see there being some stuff in there right now where it's like, I don't know what I was doing here, but it works right now. So in future or something. All right, I'm gonna have a bubble tea. Hmm. Yes, you want me to go through this? Oh yeah. That would probably be best. I will say I don't have 2 monitors, so you're gonna have to keep a lookout for YouTube comments or the likewise. Oh, you know what? Yeah, you know it's probably best because my tiled is still Oh, is it the old stuff? Hold on. The No, I changed branches. That's why. Yeah, I changed branches. Hold on. Let me move to. Yeah, I'm on items on Enterfix. Hold on. Let me move to monster placement. Leave those changes. Yeah, I still have to fix that. That's my last thing for this month. And I have less than a little bit less than a month now. Yeah. Nah, me neither. Because I know this is gonna take me some time. I gotta talk to Joseph B. But well, I know he was on vacation, so like I wanted to give him that because I feel like he's got a job, and I don't want to. Yeah, yeah. All right, this is yeah. There, I placed those things. Okay. All right, perfect. So we can start. We'll start at the overworld. Can I move that over? Yes. Then we'll do shoreside. The dungeon. We'll do the dungeon. Do the dungeon at the end. That's gonna be a lot. All right. Yeah. So I could share. So I'll be sharing my screen then. Oh, I could share just tile even better. Okay. Yeah. All right. So. Oh. Yeah, and I'll start where it all begins. All cinematic like. Yeah, yeah, yeah. We'll give you a break after doing this 8 times. Oh, is there a person? As soon as I can't see YouTube, there's a person. Well, uh, yeah. If you wanna, yeah, tell Dave I said hi. All right. I know My desk has one of those like CD trays on both sides and like a thing on top, so it literally has just enough space for this one monitor. Oh, I love it though, cause it was free. Free is great. All right, so we have the starting area. So let me preface this. We have spent, I want to say 4 months. I don't know if it's been 4, putting like 4 or 5 enemies into the game. So this branch is going to encompass basically major. I would argue major gameplay changes, just because we have 5 new enemies, or it's like 5 or 4. Because wait, there's the bat, the bush, the Noblin was already in there. The cat thief. Was that it? That was those 4. Pumpkin. Did I say pumpkin? Oh, so yeah, I was right. So there was 5, if I counted correctly. If I counted correctly, that was 5. So on top of that, also enemy doors, which change how you fight enemies, but we'll get to those. But so this is me going into every map that should have enemies in it and putting enemies in it. If they weren't there before. So Dave, I don't even know you, and I can't tell you how much I agree with you. It'd be so nice, and I have like a small TV with an Xbox and a PlayStation 2 hooked up to it next to me here, but it's my video card situation is a little weird right now, so and I have to get a long enough wire, and then I have to turn more than 90 degrees to see it. It'd be a mess. I'm a mess. It's fine. It's totally fine. But yeah, we'll be all right. So to start, this is the starting area where the players will be coming out of the shrine, which you've probably seen a bunch of times, just in general, because that's where you start the game. Um, it's raw. Yeah, every time you're testing items or whatever, they're in there. So that's the shrine right here. But once you step out, there's actually a game behind that, surprisingly. So we have the stereotypical like starting area. Yeah. Dude, I love this shrine. I love this shrine. It's exactly what I would want a shrine to be. It's a little magical looking place, you know, little like broken tiles coming up, broken stairs, all that, like far away from like this bustling village. Like it's what a shrine should be. It should be like outskirts of town, ancient and mysterious. But you come out of there, um come up here. We have these areas here just to have the players get comfortable with moving around, knowing that they can go upstairs and they can like go into things. Just all this grass that I mean, it'd be pretty hard to find a person who walks through all this and doesn't cut something, I'm sure. So they'll get accustomed to that. But once they fall down this cliff, they will encounter their first and only enemy in this area. These guys in the graveyard. But that's just basic introduction to combat. I mean, there's only one enemy, so I'm sure if you're playing with friends, you'll see your friend beat him up. But besides that, we wanted to keep it nice and light over here. Because this is a graveyard and it's supposed to be an area that you kind of come back to later. We have some harder enemies just kind of here, but also just to kind of give a challenge, I guess. Um, oh, let me preface this again by saying this is super duper theoretical. We should, before we actually commit this, because I've gone through and added enemies everywhere. Before I'm gonna commit this, I'm planning on getting a couple of my friends together and just playing through what we have, and then just like, oh, you didn't like the skeleton there? Okay, like tell me. I will be making that change. Like tell me. Where should he go? Why didn't you like that? Oh, I think yeah, you know what? Oh, maybe we should even yeah. Even if we Oh yeah, I don't yeah, we'd have to say when that stream would be, but I mean if they're available, I'll definitely I could probably ask and definitely see. Yeah, once you get your fixes in, right? Yeah. Major one. Yeah, I guess the collectibles that spawn in grass not sinking properly would be nice too, but oh, you know what? That has yeah, that's probably gotta be a global thing as well. Yeah, it very much so probably needs to be a global thing. All right, so that's besides the point. So yeah, so I'm gonna so like this is so what I'm saying like how oh this is how the player will react. This is like theory because I don't know who's playing this game and I don't know you know what they're gonna be thinking. But so we'll definitely be going back through these maps. This is like a very like first pass through theoretical kind of. This is how the game should kind of. This is how we want the game to be played kind of look. But so once we do that, we come into like the nice because this is like a different zone as well. So you can see these like barriers. Like this is a different zone completely, different music and all. Oh, that didn't want to hide objects. So peaceful village is peaceful, so it has no enemies in it. But once you get out of there, now we're getting into some fields that have enemies, and we introduce besides the slimes and the skeletons and the pumpkin over here, we or the Kikukin, we have harder slimes, and we have these arrow throwing noblins, and this kind of brings us to the shore. So we can go. Oh, did I make a change? I just won't save those changes. That's fine. Oh, I think it was me unhiding and hiding stuff. Yeah. So yeah. All right. So once we come to the shore now, we should just walk in. I usually walk up this path, but people I'm sure would walk down as well. Uh, yeah. When you're playing with friends, you'll be walking around. Maybe we should put an enemy or two over here, but it's too cramped. It's too cramped. Maybe yeah. That's a good point. We'll see. We'll see about that. But we have them here. We have a bunch of like slimes near this river, kind of like marsh kind of looking place, just because like slimes are gelatinous or whatever. They can be coming out of the water. I don't know, whatever. They're having a good time in the water. As you're walking, you're gonna encounter. This is supposed to be like a somewhat harder encounter, especially if you're in single player, but multiplayer too, because you have two like almost like ranged harassers next to this like, and this guy where like he'll just start raising up, and he's invincible when he's doing that, right? So it's like okay, so I have to go deal with him, but then it's like oh, but now he's flying at me, so you have to like dodge that as you deal with these guys, pretty much. Right? Yeah, yeah. Right? Yeah. Oh, even better. Okay. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Right. Yes. Yeah, yeah. These thumbnails do a pretty good job of showing, but aren't 100% what um that. Yeah, yeah. And he just sits there. And he just sits there. That'd be good in the future. In the future. Yeah. Also, so this is the entrance to the cave that will have the bow in it that you can really only do. Um. Oh, I thought you could only do this when you had the bombs. Isn't this supposed to be blocked? Oh, oh, even cooler. Well, I don't know. in the bow cave, is there not a? I guess there really isn't any bombs in here. Oh, oh, I've been playing the game. All right, well, there we go. So you can get, because it used to be blocked off for sure. Right. Oh, that's what I'm thinking of. Maybe. Okay. A shortcut. Oh, okay. Yeah. No, I thought you still needed bombs to get in here, so that's great. So yeah. So now you don't. You no longer need bombs to get in here. And this introduces you to the thief cat, which is the thieves of the land are residing in this bow cave right now. But we'll get to that. Yeah, no, I mean, listen, thieves are usually like scrawny, but you know, thieves need muscle to get things done. So you have muscle cats. You the muscle cats. But so as you come up the shore side, like let's say you're playing and you're like, well, I heard there was a ship somewhere. I think, oh, we should have someone in the village mention the ship. But but besides the point. That's little things. That's all little things. So we come up the shore side, fight some more stealth fox, and then reach the actual ship entrance. And once we enter there, you would enter the dungeon. I'll get to that. Should I do that now? Do you want to do that now or for later? The coup de grace. Nice. All right, so let's say you were too scared to go in the ship. Oh my god, it looks too nice. I have to go. It looks too nice. I'm too scared. It's just so well polished. I have to go to the small cave instead. So you go into the small cave and you're met with this monstrosity of a design. So I mean it in the most wholesome. I like this way. I want to make that clear. I do I like this dungeon. Yeah, it feels it feels like an actual cave that someone went in and kind of like did what they wanted to, you know? Yeah, exactly. Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. That's all that's all future stuff. That's all future stuff. But so once you come in, oh, that's something else we have to put in here is an NPC that basically is going to be a thief cat, the actual mini boss or slash boss of this dungeon in disguise initially, saying like, oh man, those thieves that are in here are too strong. You should leave. They're or like basically like we want to we want the cat to kind of like say that the player should leave, but kind of hint that they're just trying to get you to leave. They're not being genuinely concerned about you. They just want you to not mess and deal with what they're with the leader what the leader of the thief cast like what she's doing, stealing your items and all that. But okay. Yes. Oh, can you get tied to their boss door? Mm, right. Yeah. No, actually, I actually like that a lot, and you know, and that's good to have those kind of like, yeah, I like that touch. That's good. But so in addition to that, when you walk in, this is going to be a fight room. This brings us to the first room that has a uh enemy door spawn. So the way that we had to rework these enemy doors, I'm actually thinking about it now. Shouldn't these two close also? Yeah, we missed that. All right, so so I could show you guys how we do this. Let me go to where's objects. Let's actually add an enemy door. All right, let me get this guy. All right, so we want two. Both of them are going to be spawned by room one. This one will be facing left. this one will be facing. Right, and neither of them start locked. All right. Yep. Easy. Look how nice that was. appreciate how easily that we just added 2 doors. All right. So once you enter this room, this challenge. So because it's multiplayer, we have to account for people just not being where they're supposed to in a single player game. So if you have a group of people in a room about to start an encounter, we don't want people being able to walk in and out like that. So we have doors come down and lock them in when they're activating the room, like over here. And then the room doors are glowing red and all that, just to kind of be like, hey, there is something happening in this room. You know, you may need to come back to it, like, you know, because, and then obviously if you're playing with friends and you're like on a video voice call, you're like, oh wow, like this door is like they locked, like I'm stuck in the room with, you know, I have to kill all these yes, they have to go and kill all these monsters. So there's quite a few. I was going to say I don't think that this guy should be spawned by it just because how far away he is from this. But this guy's fine. Yeah, the rest of these guys spawn by. Yeah, no, he's not. He's not. So it's all good. I double checked. I wanted to make sure. So yes, this is all good. Once this opens, now the players will be able to kind of choose where they want to go. I mean, I could totally see this branching off or. Oh yes, yes, that's locked. Yeah, by completing the challenge. So once you do that, and then you're able to choose, you know, which direction of. I mean, if you see this makes it kind of obvious to you. But this is supposed to be looking like kind of a skull-shaped area right here. But so you get to choose between which eye you want to go through. So like this room over here, it's a little more open, especially when you get above to here. Focused mainly just on fighting a bunch of thieves and then a couple of random enemies. And I kind of wanted to have it where, you know, like the cat thieves are all together because they're like a group, and then these guys are all together because they're like kind of they're like almost, you know, they're like, oh, the cat thieves aren't supposed to be here, we're fighting them off, but then you're kind of in the middle. There's no infighting or anything, but it's just kind of like they're like, you know, the cat thieves aren't the same as, you know, a Star Fox or a Goblin. Oh, oh, that's cool though. Yeah, I'm thinking like Doom also. Like, yeah, the same thing. That kind of infight. So, so I guess there is a level of that, but not their melee attacks. That's fine. That's fine. But yeah, so they're all together like that. Uh, yeah, and there's a bunch of grass here, so you can't just like walk over. You have to kind of either cut through or you have to fight all these guys. Yeah. So on the other side we have kind of more of a like treacherous walk around stuff room here with some enemies. And this is, oh yeah, this star's unlocked. That's right. I get confused sometimes. So what then? Right. So now once you walk into this room though, you have to come up here, and then these guys spawn. And these guys will be throwing and harassing from a distance. Then you have to come down and also take care of these guys. Once you do that, you kind of walk out. There's a small encounter here, but it's mainly empty here, which is supposed to kind of allude to the fact that something big is coming, because there's like a almost like a pause and like the non-stop action that's been happening in this dungeon. Hold on 1 second. That's, yes, yes, we actually have a menu now. Sorry about that. I had to just I got filled in about the plans tomorrow, so that's very important. It's very important. But very. But so yeah, so we had this kind of like pause here and like the action that's been happening to kind of get you ready. And like it will take like a small breather before the fight. Yes, right now there is probably, I would say, the most fearsome enemy, one green slime that spawns when you hit the boss room spawn. But in actuality, it should be the cat thief. And once you get that, you get the bow, which spawns after defeating the boss room. So once that happens, what I wanted to do was introduce. I remember in my original documentation, I had kind of like the arrow was supposed to basically be used as a tool sometimes in future dungeons where you could like hit a target and then that would activate like blocks that would lower and raise or something along those effects. Yeah, I don't know if we'll do that for the demo. Yeah, and I know I think we still had this whole drop down in the documentation, but yeah, but there's nothing in this room right now, which is fine. You know, just enjoy the bow. We could even we could like line up some slimes if we wanted to, but right now it's an empty room, which is fine. And then you can exit the cave. So that. This is one like the smaller dungeons that it. This is like the smaller dungeon that's going to be in the demo. Is this? This is the shrine cave, which I believe that's the farm cave, graveyard cave. Yeah. Oh, is it south or? Oh, that's right. Yeah. It's yeah. Because there's the three exits. Oh, that's right. Yeah, we made this one quite a doozy. Yeah. Right. And on top of that, when you first start, when you wander in here, if you're not deterred by the darkness, like you can't progress because there's gonna be there's a bombable blocker that you probably won't be able to see too well in the darkness. In addition, so you would have to go and find the lantern too. But the the stairs will let you drop down to here, but it's the same thing where you can't really go anywhere besides up here. We should probably put something here, but that's besides the point. Oh, okay. I like that. Yes, if you had yes, if you had the lantern but not the bombs, you'd be able to see that. Nice, smart, perfect. Just about to ask that. All right, great. But so then that's the exit over here, which would bring us up to here, which gives you a spirit pearl if you find that. Which I think that's a fun little challenge to get another spirit pearl. Yeah, pretty much. This is like, I mean, it's a reward for being observant. That's kind of what we want those to be. So that's perfect. Exactly. So now, oh, this. Oh, did he? Oh, you see something else? Ah, warms my heart. Thanks, Dave. Wish I could see that in real time, but that's fine. It's fine. Oh, I'm sure it's okay. We know what we're doing. But so, in addition to that, we then also have this graveyard cave, which is a little bit more involved. Um, but because this is not necessarily how you would want to enter it, you would actually want to do it through a couple of these headstones. But when you get down there, oops, this is the way to get up and down from it, basically. And when you come along, yeah, or like a way to get from the lower to the upper, like from the lower to the upper level quickly enough. But yeah. So when that happens, the corresponding headstones actually correspond to these exits here, and the observant players will be able to, oh, okay, so I need to find the gravestone that's around here because I want to get to this chest, which has a spirit pearl, or this one which has tetrans. So they'll be able to pick and choose kind of where they're going to drop down if they're being observant enough down here to make that decision up here based on, what they decide. But I think we also have there's the other side too, which is just kind of like a chill out room. You can't. Oh. Okay. Oh, okay, that's fine. Perfect. We could like put our names or something down here. That'd be sick. Yeah. Yeah, no, totally fine. I thought that was the same. Yeah, that's fine. Gotcha. Yeah, so we'll go to that one next. Oh, I guess I could do the blacks. Let's start real quick, just because we just put a bat down there because it's old. And this is where you can get, yeah, it's not a spirit pearl if you're observant, but also just the bats down there chilling. All right, but so to the farm cave. This room is supposed to be kind of like a mix of battling and like a small puzzle, which I remember we talked about it and we had a really fun time kind of dissecting how to solve this because I think it was me and I think it was IQ Gobo. Yeah, uh oh, that's gonna be hard. Yeah, I'm pretty sure my solution only moves every block once, from what I remember. Right, but he was like you could push it twice to make it easier. Yeah, yeah, nice. Oh, only one direction. Hmm. Right. Well, that's good because now, yeah, so now you can like if you mess up or whatever, we can just restart. And you know that's kind of intuitive too from Zelda games, another puzzle, action game. So I think that's good. Yeah, so that's fine. But so yes, I'm not gonna explain how I solved it. I think that's more fun for you guys to go and do it yourself. But that's what this room is all about. I guess we should probably put a spirit pearl in here. Right now it's just Tetrans, but we can debate that. Yes, that's fine. So that'd be more like when the demo's expanded out to more of a game. All right, so now we're going to the overworld caves. I really do too. Yeah, yeah. This is the whole waterfall caves, right? With the three. Yep. Yes, I like these caves too. So I guess you would start by coming in this way normally. Yeah, that was. Oh, you know what? That's where the bow cave was. That was where it was. Totally fine. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Right. That is true. Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's yeah. Right. Yeah, yeah, almost like a recharge station kind of room for you to relax in. So yeah, they would have a lot. Yeah, it'd be like an infinity symbol or something stupid like that, something crazy. But so yeah, so normally you'd be able to just kind of sneak around. This room is dark, right? Yeah. Oh, that's right. I see that. Yep. Yes. It'd be annoying. Oh, that's right. Yeah, we have proper lighting. We have proper lighting. Yeah. Be a little bit more. Yeah, it'll kind of allure you to actually use it. I mean, you kind of do anyway, so it's fine. But yeah, so normally you'd be able to snake through here like that. There's nothing back here now, but that's fine. We could almost like clean up that room, but we'll see. Cause I could totally see making this more of like a hard snake where you have to come around. But that's we can look at that more. The main thing would be once you have bombs, you can bomb this wall to then come in up here, grab the lantern, and now you'll be able to see. So, and that's like the main thing. So now, if we come all the way now you're feeling ready to actually enter the ship. We can go through that. So this is a much, as you can see, a much more comprehensive dungeon. But we made, yeah, it's a lot of going on here. So to start, I kind of want to, we're going to be putting in what I would probably call a silent tutorial, where this room, this room on your first pass through it, and this door, I guess, or yeah, I guess really just these two rooms, kind of teach the players how a dungeon works and what to expect. So when they come in, there's actually a surprise enemy here, but besides that, this room is pretty tame. They see a door here which is locked, I believe, right? It will be locked. Right now it's not, but it will be by this switch. And so they'll be okay. So I can't go in there. They can only come out this way. They see that this very, like, I mean, it's not garish in the sense that it looks bad. It's garish in the sense that the background just is different. So they'll notice the fact that there's a locked block there with a keyhole on it, and they can kind of assume, oh, so I need a key for that. So when they come into this room, they'll fight through a couple more enemies, grab a key, and then come back. And they realize, although actually they'll be able to go into this room because this will be unlocked, but they'll realize that they can't really progress through it because these are all in the way. They don't have bombs yet. So they'll come back. They'll be like, oh, if they try to unlock this door with the key, it won't work because the switch is not pressed down. So they're like, oh, okay, so if I can't unlock this door, right? Exactly. So yeah. Good point. Good point there. It won't work. So they're like, okay, well, so doors are still locked, but I killed all the enemies in this room. Oh wait, so I can use the key to open this block, and then I step on this switch, and this switch will open up the door. And that's kind of just like a way of showing the player, like, you know, dungeons will have locked doors that need puzzles or keys to unlock. There might be some backtracking. There's going to be enemies along the way. You have to look for keys. They'll be in chests and all that stuff. All taught within two rooms. That was the goal, is to kind of just have the introductory of the dungeon, also introduce dungeons in general to the game. So this will probably be in the actual, like, grand scheme of the things in the game. Hopefully, like, the first introductory dungeon. So yeah, no, and yeah, I could totally see another pass through to this place. I do love what we did though. I really do. I really do. I do. I love it too. So once we come in, it actually will then introduce also the cannons, which is like the one of two, I would say, major things happening that are specific to this dungeon. Yeah, it's like a dungeon specific feature of this would be the cannons, both red and blue, and then also barrels, which we'll get to. Yeah. So we have the cannon. I mean, you have to use it to break open this wall. So you can then start associating cannons with shakingness, because the dungeon will shake, but also this wall breaking. And you're like, oh, okay, so walls like that need to be broken with cannons. Cool. So once you do that, you fight a little bit more, and this guy, right? Yeah, this guy spawns the chest here, which has a key, and you can use that to fire off this first cannon here, or the second cannon up here. If you come around, if you know where you're going, you can come around and do that. So in addition to that, you would then come here to fight the mini boss, which right now is just a little guy, little pirate style fox there, but that's fine. Yeah, really. Yeah, they'll have to be put in still, but that's fine. Um, so once you fight him, you actually then get bombs. This is like their storage room. I would say if you're gonna do an aesthetic change, you should probably make this room look more like a storage room. But I still like the way that it looks. I do. I like boxes or whatever, like just make it look more storagey. But I mean, I think that's funny just to have, like, oh, the enemies don't have an unlimited supply of bombs. They need to have a storage room, and it's in the middle of the ship. It's in the middle of the ship for some reason. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. But that's totally fine. Totally fine. So yeah, so once you get the bombs, the dungeon then opens up a little bit. Um, you'll have here a little bit of a fight, and especially when you come towards the boss door. But cannons to fire into walls. This one's actually facing up, even though it's looks down. Yeah, that's just how the icon looks. But and this part of the dungeon is a little more puzzle focused, and this one's a little bit more fight focused. That's what we were kind of going for. So up here we have a kill all enemies room with a couple of enemies outside this block that you'll be behind when you activate, and also this one sneaky guy who's gonna be just kind of a nasty surprise for people who start this room for the first time. But once that's done, you'll be able to exit and then come to puzzles which aren't implemented completely just yet. But these barrels are basically acting as blocks that could float, but they get sunken in. So you'll have to figure out where to place barrels. I think right now I mean, this room is pretty straightforward from what I can see. Yeah, it's kind of like a training room. So it's like, oh, I can push the barrel here and I can come down, then here if I wanted to get back. But yeah, oh, and it's like they can't push it up there. They would have to come around and push it there. Yeah, but so they'll look at a good sense of what exactly to do with barrels. And these won't, when whacked, will reset them. Here's like a dining room with like a almost like a dining room fight, which I liked a lot. I love this table and all that. And then we have. I mean, so you actually can't get to the cannon here because this is actually not. This is supposed to be almost like broken stairs, but because yeah, I think just because people are gonna think it's a bombable wall. That's my one concern. But besides that, totally great. You come down here for more straight. Actually, you actually can't solve this right now because you enter in this way. You can put that down, but then you're screwed. But I think we should probably rework this room to be a little bit harder also, so that's totally fine. Because I think the way that we have these barrels right now is that like pretty much the way that you approach the barrel is going to be how you push it. So I think almost want like more options to the player so that there's a higher chance of them not making the right one if they're not paying attention. Oh, that's right. Yeah. So yes, this room needs rework. That's fine. But so this is going to be a harder, longer barrel puzzle for the last cannon. Once all three red cannons are fired, um, this barrier, which you'll see the tier, will be completely gone, and you'll be able to fight the final boss. Yeah, yeah, cause it's like a bigger like set piece boss, I would say almost. Oh, that's right. Yeah, yeah. Yeah. This door is locked, so you actually can't be here until you complete the. Yeah, cause I think you could take a key. Yeah, there's two keys. You could take a key up there or over here, I believe. Oh wait, yeah, cause you still have to go back and get one of these. In addition to yeah, that's right. Yes, so there is some backtracking involved. I think with like I think with future dungeons, I kind of want to make it a little more interconnected than this ship is, but I think this is still gonna be a good first dungeon. Yeah, I don't want to make a dungeon where like you have to run back and forth all the time. But I definitely like, some idea of like having to pay attention to where you are and where you should be. Yeah, but who knows? People go up first, you know. Exactly, exactly. And that's half the fun of it anyway. So yeah, so down here is the kill all enemies room that you. Oh, well, you can fire your way into this room, so that kind of makes it a little easier too, which is nice. Yeah, exactly. Like if you had gotten this one first, it'd be quicker to come this way. But you would, I guess you wouldn't. I mean, if you weren't paying attention, you wouldn't know that. But if you got this one first, you would have to come back and do this one. So it's a little bit of a, it's a choice. So in addition to that, you have another kill enemies room here with some interesting, some more ranged and like beefier attacking kind of people here. Come up here, two sneaky bushes because we're evil, and then, yeah, this is the key. Yeah, last and final key in the sleeping quarters of the pirates. But yeah, so that's this dungeon pretty much. Once you get all three cannons, you can come and fight the boss. The boss is gonna be a giant plant monster, but he's not in the game yet, or she. I don't know what. Do plants have gender again? I don't know. I don't know. I couldn't tell you. I'm not a plantologist, a botanist. Exactly. Yeah. And that's all. Yeah, and all the new placements, like all of these Smash rooms, they weren't there. Oh no, wait, they were there. Smash rooms were in. Yeah, Smash rooms are more recent enemy, but not in this past. I think sneaky bushes are a heavy hitter here. I think we also moved some stealth foxes just because. Oh, bats definitely. Bats are new. Yeah, this dungeon will be reworked a couple of times. Some Noblin too. Yep. But yeah. So I think this warrants now some playthroughs, and then we can rework. I mean, I don't know when exactly. I don't think I'll ever consider the maps finished, but but exactly. But this is definitely the first pass of however many I have in me to go through and kind of make the game hopefully as enjoyable as possible to as many people as possible is the goal. Oh right, yeah, yeah, yeah. No, that is a very good point. Well, that's awesome. Nice. Me too. And a lot more. Right. Yeah, that'll be a lot of fun too. Almost like yeah, the whole the story part of the game more. Yeah, that will be fun. Right, exactly, and make it yeah exactly. Making it easier on ourselves to do that kind of stuff. Yeah, very true. Exactly. Yeah, yeah. Very good point. Very good point. Yep, day by day. That's how we're taking it. Exactly. And I have some high hopes. So that's always good. But yes, that's the rework of the enemy placement right now. That's what I'm thinking. And again, that's all theoretical. I'm definitely gonna by myself. I'm gonna play through it, but I'm gonna at least there's two people right now I'm thinking of that will definitely play through it. There might be some more. I just want people to play through it. Even if it's two, I just need I just need to see, like, that kind of side of it. Yeah, exactly. I want to. It's gonna be hard for me, but I'm gonna do my best to not say anything to influence it. Just want to see it happen. Right. Yeah, I think so too. And I'm definitely even if I'm not participating in it, I'll definitely be watching it because I'm sure it'll be a fun time. Yeah. Right, right. Oh, that's true. That is true. Very true. Like tutorial, yeah, tutorial slash game tour. It was a walkthrough. It was like a bird's eye view, but that's the whole game, so who matters? It doesn't matter. Yeah, yeah, and this is where we keep our dungeons, and this is this is where more dungeons. Yeah, and it's a nice farm. Yeah. Yeah, and if you see something that you're infuriated and you're like, how could this be in the game? And I want to make this better. Don't be afraid to yeah, don't be afraid to yell at us. I take that. Oh right, yes, yeah. I forgot that we found that out. We found that out because someone was complaining about it. Like, hey, this is yeah. So like, yeah, we don't notice things. So definitely do not be afraid to tell us what's happening. Right. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. 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 That was the syncing of items, right? Like weapons and stuff. Yes. That's very important to have. But yes, that's all fixed. Was that's good. We have more stuff I gotta fix. But if you have a complaint, GitHub has a great system for that to make it nice and easy for us to manage and get back to you on. Right. Then in the Discord, yeah, that works too. Yeah, we will take the 2 minutes it takes to make that or whatever it is and do that. It's been a pleasure. It's been a pleasure. I'm glad I got to guide you through, this wonderful two condo house that we have here. Yeah, it's got three floors, three floors. Yep, nice and green views. Nice water over here. We have to touch this area too. Ah, oh okay. Ah, nice. Yeah, I like that. But yeah, yeah. So, yep.